talking about the do's and don'ts when it comes to compiling a CV.
Sure, definitely. So you know what? I'm just going to get into this and I'm going to cover a few points. The first point is very, very important. Do not use the same CV for every job that you apply for. Because every job has different specs, different needs, different requirements. So every time you apply for a job, remember to update your CV. You can either remove stuff or you can add stuff into it that's going to make it much better for you in order for you to then get that job. Number 2, your CV should always be neat and presentable, and always check the spelling. I've received tons of CVs whereby I've got the CV and I'm reading through it and there's a lot of spelling errors in it. So obviously it's making me think, this person that sent me the CV didn't take time to do a spell check. Okay, so always check the CV. Number 3 is always remember that you are going to be sending your CV out to potential clients, to recruiters and so forth, and you're going to do this via email. So when you send out an email, it is important for you to have a subject in the subject line with regards to who you are, your name, that it's your CV and that it's for this position. Reason being is because the recruiter is getting a lot of CVs, over 100, 200 CVs.
They don't want to guess.
Yes, they don't want to guess. Who is this? It's somebody that I don't know. No, they're going to skip it. So make sure that you put down a proper subject heading so that the person that is receiving your email will know that it's your CV. My last point on this is vitally important. It's a lot of people change their CVs, they change their phone numbers, and they forget to actually add it to their CVs. So which means that you become uncontactable. So even if you are the right person for the position, but if I can't contact you,
it makes it a bit difficult. And you might lose the opportunity as well.
Definitely. So always remember that you need to be contactable. Remember to have a proper email address.
Any final remarks, D, before we wrap it up?
Yeah, sure. So I just want to say this, that you should always make sure that you do a final check on your CV before you send it out. And I'm going to cover these points. The checklist covers firstly, your personal information. Remember that you need to put your full name, contact details, and ID number. Also, it's important for you to know that you need to put your work experience in your CV. It should always be with the latest job that you've done, and then it should go back to where you started off working. Okay. Also remember to put your skills and what you've done in those jobs and in those positions, because you can't just say I worked as a radio host, but what did you do?
What did you do?
What did you do? Yes, definitely. You need to
break it down for us.
Yes, you need to break it down like Dolly said. And also, the last point is this: is that I'm just going to stress, when you are doing your check, please make sure that you do a spell check. Please make sure that you have covered everything that is needed with regards to what the position requires, because this is the one time that your CV is going to get to somebody. They're going to see it. You're not going to get a second chance.